Today I'm making a twisted wire bracelet with beads inspired by Tip Tuesday with the twisted wire rings. What you're going to need for this project are your tools. You're going to need 16 or 18 gauge wire and a variety of beads, and you can use the bracelet mandrel or a round form. First, we're going to bend the wire in half and hold it with your round pliers to create a loop. Overlap the ends and have them at an angle. You want to keep these at a consistent angle, so we're going to hold the loop with the flat pliers and twist. And as you twist, you want to make sure the wires stay out at a consistent angle so you will have an even twist. Once you have about 3 to 3¼ inches, depending on the size of your wrist, we are going to put on a bead. This is a 10mm hematite bead, and we're going to pull the end of the wire around the bead, overlapping the wires as we have before. You want to make sure they're out at a consistent angle. I prefer it when the other wire is on top. It depends if you're left or right-handed, what position you want the wires, and then we're just going to twist, keeping the wires at a consistent angle as we twist the ends, and hold on to the bead as you twist. Measure to make sure it's the same as the other side. And then what we want to do is twist one end around to secure it in place. And then we're going to clip that end flush. And we want to pinch in the pokey end with our flat pliers. From here we'll get the artistic wire bracelet mandrel, and we're going to hold the bead centered at the top and wind the bracelet around one side and then the other side. If you don't have this gadget, you can use a round form. I will link up in the description where you can purchase the mandrel. So once you've wound it around, you can remove it from the mandrel and then just do any little adjustments you need. Take the round pliers, these are larger round pliers, and we're going to bend the end around to form a hook. So just a simple hook is good. Just wind it around and then get your smaller round pliers to finish the end in a little loop. You can pull it to make the loop smaller if you like, and then clip the end flush and push it down with your flat pliers so it's not pokey. Just do any little adjustments as you need. Bend the wire a little bit. You can hammer it lightly, but be careful because the wires are overlapping. And just do any little adjustments with the flat pliers. And after that, it just can loop in place to close the bracelet. And you could wear it just like that, a little dangle. And that's the finished bracelet. For the second bracelet, we need 20 inches of 16 gauge wire. We're going to fold it in half as before, and then hold the end with the round pliers and form a little loop overlapping the wires. Now you want to smooth out the wires, have them out at an even angle, hold the end with your flat pliers, and do the twist. So when you're twisting, you want to keep the wires out at a consistent angle so you have an even twist. Just hold the end with the flat pliers, and then once you have about 3 to 3¼ inches, we're going to put some beads on there. I'm doing a 6mm miracle bead, a ceramic bead, and another 6mm miracle bead. So hold them snugly in place and then overlap the wires again. You want to make sure they're snugly in there and the wires are at an angle as before. So now we're going to do our twist, holding the beads, twist and keep the wires out at a consistent angle, and then again measure as you did the other side, and then from there we want to just bend one end around, clip it with the flush cutters, remove it, and then we're going to get our flat pliers to push the pokey end in. Now we can get our small round pliers and form a little loop to resemble the loop on the other side, and clip it flush, remove the end, and push the pokey end in so it's not scratchy. So from there, we just want to do a little bit of adjusting to straighten out the wires. Just do as much adjusting as you need, hold the end, rotate the loops so they're the same on both sides. Just hold it with the flat pliers, wiggle it around a bit. And from there, if you don't have the bracelet mandrel and you want a round bangle, just get a large pill bottle or a glass or any round form that you have and hold the round form and rotate the bracelet around the form to make it more round. Just keep going back and forth to adjust it as much as you need. And again, you can get your flat pliers if you need some more little adjustments. You can just wiggle it around until the ends meet. Push the ends back and forth, and if you want to tap it a bit with a hammer to harden it, just be careful because the wires are overlapping. And there you have your bangle bracelet. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.